Yes guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have a bit of a different one. These are the 3 tactics I use to get top 64 in a pro qualifier at the weekend. I hope you enjoy, leave a like and subscribe if you do. Let's get into it. So guys, without further ado, we're going to get into the 4-2-2 formation. Now, before we do that, just going to mention the team. We didn't actually use this squad. Obviously this squad's amazing. It's just to show you the best possible players you can get in each position. For example, centre mid, you want someone tall, more defensive. Left centre mid, you want someone, more attacking, like De Bruyne. That's in the 4-3-1-2. Sorry, the 4-3-2-1, but we'll get into that. First things first, the 4-2-2. Let's get into it. Right, here we are. Now, if you're a long-time subscriber of the channel, you'll have known this pattern for a long time. 42 width, 43 depth, 44 width on offense. Just goes up by 1. I don't know why. I just done it as sort of like superstition at the start, just to play about with it. 42, 43, 44. Since then, every time I try anything else, everyone says use 72 depth. Guys, if you've used 72 depth, you might agree with me. I don't like it. I can't defend. My players just sit in my own box. You need to just do something else. My line's too high on the halfway line, but then when I'm defending, they're in my own box. It don't make sense. So 43 depth, and then use offside traps to get the line up if you do want to. Yes guys, AC RedLac from the future here, and I've got a clip to show you guys. Now this is on the offside traps that I was just mentioning. With 72 depth, I don't like it. The team's too high, you can then get wide-balled. Here, I'm using 44 on offside trapping. As you'll be able to see down there, every time there's a pass that isn't, gonna affect me, there's not a pass that they can play to get through on goal, I'll do an offside trap. For example, he's passed it to the centre-back, we'll do an offside trap. Sometimes I'll press it once to bring the menu up and just sort of flirt with the idea, but most of the time, I'm doing the offside trap. Now, as you can see, that one's a bit riskier, brought the line really high, baits him to go down the line though, and then we just defend again. As you'll see, I've done an offside trap there, he passed it back, then he'll switch the ball, do another offside trap in a second, there you go. So I've brought the man wide, done the offside trap, and then it eventually leads to him playing the ball offside. Use a lower depth and use the offside traps, it's better than high depth. Balance, direct passing, that's a standard in FIFA. 6 players in box, that's wrong, yeah, 6 players in box. And then I have 2 corners and 1 free kicks. Now, the tactics were just wrong there because, like I said, this isn't the team I'm using in the qualifier. This is just a placeholder. So, that's the 4-2-2. Let's get into the instructions. Now, this is a shocker. Balance on the strikers. Balance on the cams. Stay back while attacking, cover centre on both the CDMs. And then the personnel thing that I was talking about, you want a weak foot, but obviously play with a better weak foot on the left or a left footer if you've got one. And then, yeah, both fullbacks, stay back while attacking, and overlap. Now, it's pretty simple, but these are the tactics that I was going to at the start of every single game. So, guys, AC RedLac from the future. Here is, in the balance, the 4-2-2 formation. As you can see, we have the right striker, the striker, and the lamb all queuing up. If you find the pass into Mbappe, you can find the pass into R9, then you can either bait the pass to Alariron, or just shoot. So, as you'll see here, this is the full clip. You just wait, try and find the lane. As soon as you find that lane, you've got takeover. You can do one more. Look, then we found the next one. And then you bait the last one. Lucio went flying, and we scored a goal. This is how to use the 4-2-2 right. Now, I'm going to show you what was going to happen if I was losing by 2 or 3 goals, what I would switch to. The 4-3-2-1. Let's go. Now, we've shown you our balance tactic, what we're going to do at 0-0. Now we're going to show you what we're going to do at 2-0 down, 3-0 down. Press after possession loss. 47 width. 47 width, obviously on attack and defence. 72 depth. Now, like I said, I don't really like defending on this, but with press after possession loss, it's very different. Also, with fast build-up and forward runs, your players are flying up the pitch. It's literally a YOLO game. Get your players running up the pitch, winning the ball high, scoring more goals, and you'll be winning more games in FIFA 23. 6 players in box, 2 corners, 1 free kicks, same as last time. Onto the instructions. Stay central on the middle striker. Stay central getting behind on the right forward. Come back on defence as the left forward. So that in a defensive sequence, you're defending a 4 in midfield, Messi left mid, Pele right mid, as you can see here. Pele's on cover wing, everything balanced. Stay back while attacking cover centre for the other 2 centre mids, so the left and the centre. Now, better weak foot, smaller, more agile player on the left. In the middle, tackler, taller, stuff like that. Yaya Toure, Bellingham, like Vieira. Whereas on the left, you want a Hullet, a De Bruyne. Trying to think of another box-to-box guy. Like an old-school Firmino type 5-star, 5-star. Them sort of midfielders. Maybe a Modric. Left back. Balanced overlap. This is so he bombs up and down the pitch and gives you more options and an overload when needed, which I can show you. Yes, guys, AC RedLac from the future here. Now, in this clip, watch the left back in the 4-3-2-1 formation. He creates the overload and makes us have 3 passes inside. Now, on the freeze frame, you'll be able to see that. The reason I'm from the future is because my mic didn't actually record on the analytical recording I'd done. So, here it is. On the freeze frame, Capdevilla is attracting Hakimi over because he's scared of the ball down the line. Then Ramos comes over, then Lucio comes over, and so on. As you can see in Nkunku's free, if we can get the ball over, we'll score a goal. Right back, stay out while attacking, overlap. Simple as that. Now, this is if you're losing by 2 or 3. The final one. So let's say you've started at 0-0, you're using the 4-2-2, you've gone 3-0 down. It's shocking. You've gone into the 4-3-2-1, you're now 4-3 up. What do you switch to? You switch to the 4-2-3-1. I've been using this formation and tactics for 2 years, and it's still so good. It's so good to get out of the press when they're on constant pressure. Let me show you it right now. Let's go. So here's the 4-2-3-1. Balanced direct passing. 42, 43, 44, 6 in the box. You'll have seen this pattern time and time again now. But like I say, let's say you start on balanced. It's 0-0. You go 3-0 down. You go into the 4-3-2-1 PAPL. You're now 4-3 up. Now what? You switch to the 4-2-3-1 and you see out a game. When another player goes on constant pressure and you're in the 4-2-3-1, you can use patterns very, very wisely. As you'll see here, you'll be able to go, let's say I'm the ball or where the highlighter is. So you're at the left back, you give it into the centre mid. Then you give it into the cam, and you can trigger the left forward and the right forward, or the lamb and ram, and then you can give it into the striker, and then maybe give it back, and then play it out wide, sort of thing. There's like patterns, there's triangles you can use, and ways to get out and through on goal when the other player's on constant pressure. AC RedLac back from the future again. This is the 4-2-3-1 formation. As you can see, we found the long ball to Bale, we won the header, which is the hard part. Then we have the patterns. The striker takes away the centre back or the full back, giving us the pass into the centre mid, into the right wing, and now we're through on goal. Extra pass gives us the win in extra time to see off the game and put us into the knockout stage. 4-2-3-1 is too good. Let me get into the instructions quickly. Striker, balanced, cam, balanced. Now this is because in game, if you want to press down on the D-pad and then up on the D-pad, you'll be able to use striker drop back. Now this is really good at staying compact and defending in your own half. Come back on defence on the 2 wide ones. Stay back while attacking cover centre on the 2 DMs. Like I said, better weak foot player on the left if they are both right-footed and more agile, I guess, because then they can turn out of the sticky situations when they're not on their strong foot and play on their weak foot, whatever. Stay back while attacking overlap, stay back while attacking overlap. Now that's it. That's all my tactics. Now guys, these tactics got me top 64 in Europe in a pro qualifier. I played really, really well. Now top 64 isn't as good as how I would have wanted to do, but we did have a tough matchmaking when we played an Italian on Zurich server. 4th seed Montaxa, really good player. So yeah, I'm going to be using these tactics for the foreseeable future and probably at the Premier League as well. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, a subscription. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.